Alright, ladies and gentlemen, spawning here at the left side of the map as the orange Terran player, we do have kogeT. And at the right side as the teal Zerg, we have suNglaSses. Looks like kogeT trying to find out if this man has an AKA or if he is simply known as the suNglaSses. Apparently he is simply the man of the suNglaSses. Alrighty. So, kogeT looks like he's gonna 8 racks here. He's gonna get that out of the way. We are in the round of 32 now, which means we are actually in best of 3s. We had, how many players did we actually have today? We had 70 players, it says. So we had, or wait, no, that can't be right. I think it was something like 70, but only like 58 checked in or something. So we had a few games in the round of 64, which were best of 1s, and then the rest of the matches are best of 3, all the way to the finals, which will be best of 5. And apparently the bracket link is a login page. Oh, apparently I suck, and I actually linked one of the admin-only pages. Whoops, my bad. My bad, Foxan. Alright, we're fixing it. I think I fixed it. Did I fix it? Alright, we good. We did it. Alright. Sorry, guys. Bracket now available. Also shown on stream at some point. What's Zerg doing? Mr. suNglaSses has opted for a pool first against a Terran. Very interesting. We are in crossing field where you get the protected back expo, so it's kind of like a mixed bag. Sometimes you get the crazy eco builds like 14cc versus 3 hatch before pool. Sometimes you get the G's, you get the shenanigans. And this A-Rax, I don't think it's going to do too much. Oh, look at this, the second SCV coming in from the top side here. You can see the travel path on the minimap. But he's gonna know from this timing that it wasn't a 12 hatch. It's too slow to be a 12 hatch. So he's gonna see the pool here. Oh, but he didn't save larva though. Wait a minute, he didn't actually save 3 larva for this. So he has at most 4 Zerglings being built right now. And look at the forward positioning of this bunker here. It looks like suNglaSses actually did have vision of that barely. But the bunker's actually almost done, and he hasn't even killed the SCV yet. There's a second SCV here as well. 2 Marines are here. The first drone dies, but the Zerglings are coming down, and I don't think the Marines can actually reach the bunker. I think kogeT might have got a little bit too greedy with his bunker positioning. If this bunker was like right here, I think he could have actually gotten into the bunker. But kogeT, I don't know how he thought that this would work with the Lings already coming down. Even with just the 4 Lings, that was plenty for kogeT for suNglaSses to actually hold this off. So kogeT having to pull back now, going for the factory. kogeT loves to go for 1 fact, 1 starport. Going for that Valconic TvZ opening. And yeah, should be very interesting to see how this goes. Man, this is really interesting though, right? Because like this just shows you how 8 racks, a forward 8 racks and TvZ can be so strong and can basically be almost unpunishable by Zerg. I feel like this is one reason why many Zerg players get very frustrated by the 8 racks bunker rush, is because it's basically super low risk but super high reward. If the Zerg 12 hatches and isn't able to block the Marines from getting into the bunker, you just instantly lose the game, right? Whereas if this happens and the Zerg completely stops the rush and doesn't let you get into the bunker, he can't even counter. The Marines just go home, you know, he just puts a few SCVs on the ramp, and then that's it. And like nothing you can do about it. So, you know, I can feel my Zerg buddies. I can feel their pain. And here we go, doing that sweet Vulture Micro at the front. Pretty much no chance for these Zerglings at all. If I were suNglaSses, actually, I might have run them the other way, so that the Vulture has to follow them like to the bottom left and gives me more time for the Sunken to finish. Like, this is going to be really close. I think it's going to be fine. But, you know, if he had just run the Zerglings bottom left, he would have had a little bit more safety. Now, it looks like... Oh, he's actually gonna be able to second sunken. I was gonna say, can the Vulture actually go through here? I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like it can. So, the second sunken might actually be necessary, but let's actually see right now. Oh, it can't. It can't go through there. Oh, wait, but it can go into the drone line. Oh! One drone dead. Not really sure if it's worth it. Alright, so presumably we have Vulture Mines on the way. Did a Wraith come out? Okay, so it's one Wraith into drops. Very, very standard. SCV, interestingly, is actually still in the base and somehow has one kill. I mean, that must be a drone kill, right? I guess a drone tried to make a hatchery here and the SCV just snapped its neck. Like SCVs do. Interestingly, suNglaSses doesn't morph the second creep. I think this is good. I think this is nice. So, you know, because he already killed the Vulture. Doesn't really need the second sunken. He's got his Hydra Den already. He is a bit supply blocked now, though. And what do we got? We got one Vulture running out, second Vulture here. Presumably is making a dropship now, and we'll have the 4 Vulture drop. Even have the evolution chamber here. It's almost like an anti-zealot SimCity, isn't it? Even though it's even though Terran doesn't actually have any melee units. I wonder what a Terran melee unit would even look like. Do Terrans have melee units in StarCraft 2? Does anybody know? Because, I mean, even Firebats and SCVs are technically ranged, right? Like, SCVs have a range of 1, but they don't actually do damage under Dark Swarm, right? So literally everything is ranged. Anyway, here comes the drop. And here we go. Into the main base. The Spore Colony shall not save you now. Man, this actually made it really annoying. What's actually building from these eggs? Oh no, it's drones. If it's all drones, I think you lose. Oh no! Oh no, panic, run! Run away! Oh no, we've got drones dead. We've got Vultures in the base. This is actually super annoying. Now we can also lay mines on the top. And also, look at this, mines actually trigger on eggs as well. This is actually something that I think Fantasy did as well, which is super cool when he kind of pioneered the kind of fast Vulture drop into Valkyrie build. He would actually, I think against the 3-hatch Muta, the Vultures come in before the Mutas pop out, so you can actually lay mines around the eggs and blow up the Muta eggs with your Spider Mines. I'm pretty sure 2 mines would kill an egg, and obviously they're all really close together, so the splash damage just blows them all at once, blows them all up at once. So it's pretty insane. Oh man, he's actually microing down the Hydras, but the Hydra's actually in a hold position, and they don't have Hydra range upgrade yet, so kogeT's actually managed to kill Hydras without even losing a single Vulture. That is actually obscene. Like, normally you think Hydras are good against Vultures, right? And he's just like, no. Wait, alright, well apparently he's gonna kind of fail on the target firing there a little bit, but still with the 2 Vultures alive. Actually, apparently forgetting that there's a sunken colony down here, gonna suicide one of his Vultures, but massive damage done here to suNglaSses. And by the way, kogeT's got his expansion while this has been going on, so he's macroing up, going back into that Medic Marine. Was there even a Spire here? There wasn't even a Spire, so he doesn't actually even need the Valkyries. So you can see his starport right now is idle, because he realized there's no Mutalisks that he needs to defend against. So I think suNglaSses is in quite a bit of trouble. He hasn't even killed the SCV that's in his main base. Look at this. This freaking SCV, man, is just taunting him from the back natural. Hydra's finally gonna come down here and take care of business. Show him who's the boss. Oh man, dude, Kix, are you watching this game? Kix, I bet Kix is taking notes right now. He's like, oh yeah, let's check out how to copy this build. Presumably this is siege mode for his tanks. And then we're just gonna have a good old classic Medic Marine tank attack. Now, there are 2 lurkers here. Does he have science facility yet? He's just making it now. Okay, interesting. I wonder I feel like he could have made that a little bit earlier, actually. But he will have comm stats with a decent amount of energy. So it looks like he used one scan. He will have one more, but I guess it is potentially dangerous, because especially because there's these high ground ridges in the middle. So you can definitely walk into like hold position, lurker traps and stuff. Looks like some people asking about kicks in the chat. Yes, kicks will be casting with me after another game or two. Basically, we weren't able to get admins today in time, which is mainly my fault because I forgot to confirm with the admins whether they'd be around. So yeah, Kicks just stepping in as an admin just for a little bit, and then he will be joining me here on the main stream. And looks like the medic marine drop in the main base is not quite going to take down the Sunken Fall. He actually focuses down drones instead, but the Sunken actually doesn't have enough DPS to finish everything off. So yet more damage done here by kogeT with the follow-up M&M drop. He even has his +1 weapons finished, although +1 range attack done for the Hydra as well. Not quite gonna be able to pick off this dropship, rather, not shuttle. And there is a Spire on the way. Interestingly, a Queen's Nest on the way as well. I'm surprised that he thinks he can afford going for a Hive at this point. Interestingly, kogeT also just dropping these dudes off at the 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think going Spire is fine. Going Spire is fine because even if you're not going Mutas, you need Scourge to deal with these drops. And also to snipe any eventual science vessels that are coming out. But Queen's Nest and Hive, not so sure about that one. No, I heard a scan. It's a scan in the middle, I think. So he's scanning for hold lurkers, it seems. For some reason, all his Marines went bottom and the medics and tanks went top. Did all of his Marines just get baited by this Overlord or something? That was a pretty amusing split. Alright, kogeT coming out here in to the natural expansion. And it looks like he's got his vessel, so he's not scared of these lurkers anymore. And probably... Oh, wait! He might lose the vessel, though! Ooh, wow, those Hydras actually do a surprising amount of damage to the vessel. Oh, wow, they actually could have killed it right there. But he wasn't paying attention. Oh, no! He actually goes in afterwards to try and kill it. Oh, no, mistakes were made. Oh, man, he had the opportunity, and he missed it. And then he went back in to try and do it again, but then just suicided all the dudes. So GG from suNglaSses, and kogeT takes game number 1 with the classic D Matrix on the lead siege tank. You know what, guys? We're gonna give suNglaSses a little bit of help here. We're gonna let him play on Fighting Spirit just this one time, guys. Just because he's called suNglaSses and because I feel like it. We're gonna allow this. We're gonna let this one slide. All right. So suNglaSses will be the red Zerg here at the top right. kogeT will be the white Terran at the bottom right. Apparently Zerg thinks I'm a pig. I mean, you know, as a Protoss player, I don't particularly have much regard for the opinions of Zergs. Wait a minute, why is my D&D not on? I guess I was just assuming that I should help to admin things. All right. Wait, who is Zerg? Is that Worst Zerg? I think that's actually Worst Zerg, guys. Worst Zerg's trying to troll me. I don't know what's going on. Is he even playing today? Freaking Worst Zerg. Alrighty. What do we got here? I think it was it like an overpool last game? It was a pool first, some kind of pool against an 8 racks. No 8 racks this time from kogeT, but he's preparing the Wall of Doom. And it looks like we're gonna have a 12 patch here from suNglaSses. Man. Oh! We have it. Wait, was that a 12 pool? Interesting. So hopefully he actually goes for 2-edge Muta. I believe that's the usual situation where the 12 pool against Terran makes sense. kogeT gonna go for his usual Valconic opening. This actually makes me wonder, guys. So for any Gosu Zergs out there, what do you actually do if you know your opponent's going Valconic? Like, is there any kind of counter to this? Is there like a soft counter build or something? Because I feel like kogeT just does this every game. So if I was a Zerg player playing against kogeT in a tournament, I would try and figure out what build actually counters Valconic and just do that. Cadenzi says you cry into your hands. Well, I mean, I guess technically that's a build order or something, right? Maybe. Four pool counters it? Does it though? I mean, SCVs are so strong. I don't think 4 or 5 pool against Darren is good at all, to be honest. Now the question is suNglaSses gonna see this and realize that it's the exact same thing he's already faced? To be fair, this is still not necessarily the same thing. It could still be 2-port Wraith. Oh! It is actually 2-port Wraith. Look at this kogeT. kogeT trying to be all cool. The things went the wrong way, by the way. kogeT trying to be all like, nah, Sayle, I don't do the same build every time. What are you talking about? I'm going 2-port Wraith. LOL. And now the Vulture comes out. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure the response is similar, whether your opponent's going 2-port Wraith or going for a Vulture drop. What you want to do is make Hydralisks. They're good. In fact, Hydralisks are pretty much good against any kind of early tech opening from Terran, except Medic Marine drop, which is quite funny actually, because I remember casting, was it yesterday? Or, oh man, really? I remember casting yesterday, or possibly on Wednesday, saying like, you know, Hydras will just counter all kinds of 1-base tech, and Ending Life in the chat was like, but what if he goes Medic Marine drop off 1-base? I'm like, what? Why would he do that? And then the Terran actually did that, and it was really good, so I was like, okay, fair enough. Anyway, looks like 2 Sunkens again made by suNglaSses. This is actually really obnoxious. I think this is just not the best positioning. I think you should just make one like here, and that covers the whole opening. I can understand wanting to like protect the ramp in case there's a run by, which is the point of this positioning. But as you can see, all this does is mean that you have to make a second one, because otherwise the Vulture just goes back here. So I think the one at the front, and just make sure you pull the drones to block any kind of run by, is the superior response. Now, unfortunately for suNglaSses, there are now 2 Wraiths in his base. So he's now capped at 11 max supply here. kogeT just going for the quick kill. This is pretty much like what Scan does when he doesn't want to play a long game. He just 2-port Wraiths to Terran, or sorry, 2-port Wraiths against Zerg, just tries to win. Which is fair enough. If the Zerg does not respond perfectly, then he can pretty much die straight away. Just constant Wraith production here, no sign of the starport. We do though have a Spore Colony on the way in the natural. The positioning is kind of awkward though. It's not really covering like the top of the mineral line. It's only covering the bottom, so not really a great positioning for suNglaSses. He also doesn't have one in his main, which is I guess the bigger problem. Oh, he's got a Hydra though. Does anyone know how many Wraiths you need to actually just muscle down a Hydra? I guess 4 is enough. I'm pretty sure the Wraith would lose 1v1 though. Come on, 1v1 me. Come on, 1v1 me. Come on, man. GG from suNglaSses, and kogeT takes the quick 2-0 victory to advance to the round of 16.